NFL Week 3, DJ's best bets. Let's go and get right into it with our first one of the day. We got Carolina minus 4.5 the Falcons minus 4.5 against Carolina. This line initially started at 5.5. Carolina's defense is in the bottom, just cellar so far. They've been worked throughout the season. Atlanta's offense, for the most part, has been solid. I don't see how Carolina stops Bijan. And we saw last week, Atlanta's defense can really get after, and Carolina still has trouble with pass protection and moving the ball consistently. I expect Atlanta to win this probably by a touchdown, so we're going to take them minus 4.5. Next up on the list, we got the Raiders getting +3 versus Washington. The Raiders getting Jackson Powers-Johnson back. Brock Bowers still working through that injury, but we saw last week he's still able to be very productive. A lot of their injuries are starting to get healthy, and for Washington, they got a lot of guys injured. Tunsil's banged up. Jaden Daniels is out. McMichaels is banged up. Their injuries are starting to take their toll a bit on Washington, and I don't think they were that deep to begin with. So take the Raiders +3. I think they could definitely win outright. Ashton Jeanty with a bit of a bounce-back game as well. Next up, we got Tampa Bay minus 6.5 versus the Jets. Same story as Washington and the Raiders for the most part. Tampa Bay will be missing Tristan Wirfs. That's going to hurt for sure. They still, Emeka Buka's going to play. Baker's going to play. They got weapons out the gate. And then New York, Jermaine Johnson's out. Adams is out. Justin Fields is out. Coming off a brutal destruction against the Bills. I expect Tampa to lay this one on them and win this one relatively comfortably, maybe something like 24-10. I think they should be able to control this game and win by a touchdown. Last but not least, we got Michael Pittman Jr., longest reception over 18.5 yards at -110. The Titans defense hasn't been all that great this year either for the most part. In week 1, they let Cortland Sutton hit his longest reception that was also over 18.5. I believe he hit 20. Then last week, they let the Rams hit 4 different guys that had over 18.5 for their longest reception. The Colts are clicking on pretty much all cylinders offensively. Daniel Jones looks good. Schematically, they're on fire. Tyler Warren's a little banged up coming to the game, so I don't expect them to overwork him. And Michael Pittman usually has some pretty strong games against Tennessee. So over 18.5 for his longest reception. If you want to parlay these together, you're looking at plus 1,189 odds. Remember, bet smarter, not harder. Only bet what you can afford to lose. Only parlay these together if you have the money to spare, or if you are a deviant, but you do have the money to spare. But this is what we got for DJ's best bets. We're hoping to get back on track. A rough start to the season. It's kind of the antithesis of last year where we came out of the gate firing. This year, we're a little bit of a slow start, but hopefully we're going to get it going. And this feels like a 4-0 week. And hopefully it is. We'll see you all again next time.